From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Well, it sounds like the weather's going to start shaping up better tomorrow, which is great news because we have something very exciting happening over in Altoona. It is time to head on over to Prairie Meadows and say hi to our good friend John Hernandez. Hey, John, I just want to check something to make sure you got the text I sent about a week ago, that $100 bet on this horse. Or was it Rich Strike? I think I just picked one at random for the Kentucky Derby. Did you get that text I sent you?
You know, I did, but I didn't see the $100 bill attached as an attachment. So you're out of luck, kid.
Oh, man, but what an opening act for live racing returning to Prairie Meadows tomorrow night. How about that?
Yes, we're looking forward to it. It's our Christmas Eve. You know, we get two Christmas Eves, one December 24th and one the day before opening day, which is Friday the 13th here in 2022. It'll be the first of 84 live racing days during 2022, stretching to Sunday, October 2nd. And like I say, I'm real excited. Can't wait for the season to start. It unfolds tomorrow with the first race of many at 6 o'clock. And hopefully it'll calm down a little bit in terms of heat by then, but I think we're in for a good night on Friday.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about it here. We're going to see some great video of Prairie Meadows because it's just exciting to see that. And that almost looks artificial. It's so perfect with the ring where they warm the horses up. But then you go to the outside of Prairie Meadows, you see the horses getting ready, and you see the track. There is nothing like live racing at Prairie Meadows. This is incredible. Now let's talk about the heat. You said hopefully the heat dies down. How do the horses handle the heat like this?
Well, for the most part, the horsemen take extra precaution, make sure the horses are watered down before and after the races, and just pay special attention to make sure that none of those runners are over fatigued or stressed out by the heat. But for the most part, they handle it pretty well. It's when it gets into triple digits that we start to worry, and when the feel like is like 120, we don't like it then. But I think tomorrow it'll be just fine.
Okay, now you mentioned that tomorrow night on Friday the 13th is when the first live racing event of the season is happening. What days of the week are we racing live at Prairie Meadows?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Friday and Saturday at 6, Sunday and Monday at 4. That's our schedule throughout the year. We do have a Thursday thrown in at the end of the season, but for the most part, Friday and Saturday, Sunday and Monday.
All right, now this is thoroughbred only racing. Is that true? Is that right?
For now.
For now.
We'll mix it up starting June 24th when the quarter horses join in the festivities. So from Friday the 13th until the 24th of June, it'll be thoroughbreds only. And then after that, it's a combo platter of quarter horse racing and thoroughbred racing.
All right. Now, you mentioned a special day that's going on there. You have a bunch of special days throughout the year that we want to make sure people are aware of over at Prairie Meadows, right?
Right. And the one we want everybody to be the most aware of is our fireworks show on the 3rd of July. You know, we share proximity with Adventureland, so we go with fireworks on the 3rd. They'll come back with fireworks on the 4th. So those are the big days. And then shortly after that, the next weekend, we've got the Iowa Festival of Racing, which generally attracts horses from all over the country. Last year, if you think about it, we had Nix Go come in and win the Prairie Meadows Cornhusker, went on to win the Breeders' Cup Classic out at Del Mar. I was there at Del Mar. Nix Go ran extremely well here and even better out at Del Mar to win the richest race on Breeders' Cup Saturday 2021.
Yeah, you mentioned the 4th of July or Independence Day celebration that's happening on the 3rd of July over at Prairie Meadows, and that is one of the biggest shows in the entire city. We want to make sure people realize that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's arguably the best fireworks show in the state and maybe in the whole Midwest. I mean, we really crank it up. You get plenty of fireworks excitement, and it's a good place to hang out on the 3rd of July and come right back on the 4th of July, stay in the parking lot after the races and watch the fireworks from Adventureland. But, you know, we're real excited about the season. You know, it's probably the most fascinating sports environment that you could be around, Lou, because you bring horsemen, trainers and jockeys from all over the Midwest, and they gather here for 84 days of racing, and it's really like a family. There's a lot of camaraderie. They compete, obviously, one wants to win more races than the other, and they want to take home more money than the other. But when the going gets tough, somebody needs help, somebody gets hurt, they're always there to help each other out.
All right, live racing continues its tradition tomorrow, the 13th at Prairie Meadows. Get out and enjoy it yourself. John, you take care of yourself, my friend, and we will talk to you next time.